Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Medium Ray, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a video on the submarine that went down into the Titanic or near the Titanic site. I've been having, or is it a submarine? I've been having a lot of people requesting a video on this, and supposedly, I haven't followed the whole story. I've heard bits and pieces here and there. I do know that well, what I do know is that it was funded by billionaires, or like they made this makeshift, or they built this submarine, and somehow it got lost or it's imploded, etc. And all these people died, allegedly. This died. Now, there's no disrespect intended, and I will start off by saying this. This is for entertainment purposes, although I do take what I do very seriously as far as my spiritual gift. So I'm going to try to be as respectful as I can. I don't want anyone to be offended. If the family members of the people, that were affected by this, my heart goes out to you guys. I know this is not easy, and I pray, in Jesus' name, that y'all find, peace. But I will say, my whole instinct was that, and I will start off the reading by saying this, that something is off and fishy. And at some point, I know this is going to be like a more of a conspiracy theory for a lot of people, but I even asked myself, could they have staged their death or staged this? Because how are, billionaires going to, go and risk their lives in the depths of the ocean for this project or whatever they were trying to do, um, and not have it like, someone from, that knows what they're doing, an engineer or like a NASA person, kind of like be very, I don't know if that's even or like the US Navy, like to look at that submarine and like see if there was any flaws or like test it, before, without people in it, before going actually down under. If something just feels off with the story. um and so I know that one of the sons of the victims, one of the victims, actually posted something, and I remember someone commenting to me that it seemed like they were very unfazed by it. They were commenting either on one social media account or the next. So let's just see what's the energy behind these people, that, see what spirit can tell me from the cards and from using my gift. Again, I just feel like there's some things that are missing, a narrative that's being spun. First thing I get is the Ten of Swords. So this is like um an ending. This is definitely painful, so I feel like there's definitely was some kind of, the word sacrifice would come in, like just maybe, it's very possible that they did die. I mean, it could be. But again, I just feel intuitively like there's something here. The Two of Swords, like there was two directions. So at the last minute, wherever this submarine got, you know, um, lost or it imploded, whatever had happened, it's almost like I feel like there was two different directions or two different paths that they could take, but they couldn't see. If you notice, this person is the Two of Swords. It's almost like they're blindfolded, and so like what it typically means, like it's like fears of the future, not knowing what path to take. But it's almost like very symbolic too. And if you notice, I don't know if you notice that there's a lot of like, I believe this is like water. It looks like water in the background, the way that they're depicted, but it's like someone that can't see. So there was something with visibility, and not being able to see down there. I do feel like the Nine of Wands is just like, it's like they were going over their plans, and looking at it days leading, weeks, like months leading into this, like calculating what they were going to do. The Judgment card again is very symbolic. um and it's like, you see that it represents like a very Libra-esque energy. But you see, like, it's about finding more balance in your life, but also I feel like when I see the Justice card, I mean the Judgment card, um I don't know if you can see this, it looks like little sperms, like souls of the departed. You could say souls of the living or the departed. So I'm kind of feeling, that, um I mean, it's kind of, I feel like what they're saying is that they did perish. Spirit is saying that there is some deaths or at least their lives were hanging in the balance of this. So it's very tragic, but again, a lot of people would speculate, like, did they fake their death since they're millionaires? The Knight of Swords is like, there's going to be some movement around this case. There's going to be some other things that are found. Eventually, I feel like they will be found if they haven't already. Because again, like I said, I haven't been keeping track of it, so I don't know if they found the actual craft itself, or they suspect. The Two of Cups is the love that they have for each other. So I feel like they're saying, that they're right now, a lot of those souls that have crossed over into spirit are actually with their loved ones. They are with the people that they care about, and they're trying to console them. Um, I feel like there's going to be hard work done to commemorate their project, or to commemorate this moment. Other people are going to work harder to try to do what they did, but maybe not with humans, but maybe like a robotic machine or submarine going down. I do feel like the Six of Pentacles about money coming to the families that have been affected. So there might be like the billionaires that they had a will, that money might be, there's deciding factors, things that are going to be coming in. But the Nine of Swords is like a lot of anxiety and fears and worries. So it's interesting, what I keep feeling is like, in the moments leading up to this, I feel like they weren't alive for too long. Like, I feel like something happened with the actual craft. And then I get the Six of Cups, which is about memories. So I feel like a lot of these people that died, they're thinking about their families and children specifically. Um, the Page of Swords makes me feel like, again, this is like this caution, this feeling of like being defensive. And then I get Temperance, the angel. So the angel of Temperance is like, what it's saying is basically to be patient. Things are going to be revealed in due time of what happened to them, what may have, occurred, and they might find them. With the Seven of Pentacles, I just feel like, again, it's all about like the hard work that was put into this project, etc. And then I get the Four of Wands, which tells me, again, this is almost like how I interpret it, is that um they are happy on the other side, those that crossed over, the spirits that crossed over of these billionaires, etc. I do get also the Page of Pentacles. This is all about like money. This is all about money. And the Queen of Swords is like, one of the family members is going to sue somebody, or there's going to be some big legal battle about this passing. So they may sue one of the other family members, that who also that person passed, I don't know. I feel like it's going to lead to a big case, etc. And there's a lot of challenges for the survivors. The Seven of Wands comes in. So it's like a lot of challenges, a lot of scrutiny, a lot of blaming, a lot of feeling guilt and burdens. But um, I do feel like, ultimately the families are sending love to them to the other side. And I feel like a lot of them might even go visit the area nearby, like, um, or have this feeling like they wanted to go nearby that place. What I feel is like, I don't know, this is so weird. I feel like eventually that whole area, there might be like a law or something that's passed that makes it illegal for anyone to get in those waters surrounding near the Titanic, in that area of where the Titanic went down, for anybody to go down there, or to even to attempt to go in that area. Like, it would be illegal to do it, and there would be like some legal repercussions. Um, but the Four of Swords is like, for me, is symbolizes death, even though it symbolizes like resting, the need to rest. If you notice, it's somebody with their eyes closed, and there's a lot of daggers, like swords above her head. So like, for me, it just makes me feel like it's like going to sleep. One moment you're here, the next minute that you're asleep. And I feel like it was an impact for sure. Like, I feel like it was very quick. Um, but I do feel like there was some kind of um foul play. Like, there's something wrong with the whole story, the narrative. I'm just trying to, process all of this, but I feel like there's foul play here. In other words, like their souls don't feel here because I would feel it, but I also feel like there's this satisfaction from living people, like enemies. And the moon card tells me there's going to be revelation. I also feel like there's something about the lover's card coming in. You know, this could be very representative of the love that they had for their partners. If any of these men or people had partners, you know, that would be indicative of their love that they have for them. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of things hidden in this story, but I do feel like they are gone. I don't feel them here in the physical world. I mean, I'm being logical. You know, the part of me as that's not psychic would, you know, the human part of me um wants to say that it was foul play, like they staged their deaths and they're still alive because they're, I mean, come on, they're billionaires or whatnot. But the actual psychic part of me and the cards are showing me like they would have taken a chance, you know, because they never thought they had never thought this was going to happen. But I feel like the spirits that are down there of the people who from the Titanic, like they want that area to be respected. They don't want people to go down there. They don't want to be disturbed. And so I feel like this was like a, you know, even if it wasn't very close to the Titanic or it was, I don't know, but I just feel like there's spirits down there that and maybe there is like a vortex too, you know, that caused this because again, a lot of these places that tend to have like people drown or they go missing, a lot of them are vortexes that are open. A lot of it's like bad juju. So again, I just feel like this is what happened, you know, like the spirits of the people that died in the Titanic, like they are trying to show a lesson. They don't want to be interrupted anymore. They don't want people to do these little investigations and these ghost investigations because a lot of people go out there too doing like ghost hunting type of shit, believe it or not, on those waters. And it's like they're like, no, get the fuck out of here. Like don't mess with us. This could be the consequence, you know, or the price that you have to pay. And that's a pretty high price to pay, you know, to lose people that have families that are fathers and mothers, you know, or brothers and uncles, etc. So I don't know. I just feel like that's what spirit is showing me. So I want to thank you so much for being here on my channel. If you have any other suggestions, you can always comment in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of this video, as well as the notification bell icon. And until next time, I love you guys. Mwah.